Around the country, air conditioners are being fired up as folks try to beat the heat we already have. But cooling your home can certainly take a toll on your electric bill. Are you starting to see it rise? Well, in today's Take Charge Consumer Protection segment, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek on how you can keep your energy costs down all year long. Joining us now, residential energy consultant and home designer, Phillip Rye. Hi, Phillip.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Jamie.
Boy, anything you could give us that we could do to bring our energy costs down. I'm already seeing my bill triple, and it's not even the summer yet. What are some of the things we should be doing around our home now?
Well, you know, there certainly is, and with the economy like it is, people are hurting on their electricity bills and their energy usage. One of the main things you can do is a home energy audit. You can do a do-it-yourself home energy audit, but in reality, it's a lot better if you have a professional do that because they're able to test for a lot of things you cannot do by yourself. And home energy audit allows you to figure out how much energy your home is using or losing every day.
Where do we lose energy in a house?
Well, you know, when you do it by yourself, when you do the home energy audit yourself, there's ways to go around and test where you have air leakage and things like that. When you have it done by a professional, they're able to use a blower door test that takes all the air out of your house, and you can test your ductwork and your return air, things like that. And we've tested homes in the past, and 1 out of 3 homes that we test, the ductwork is completely disconnected in at least one place, and that's a huge energy waster.
All right, so basically you're saying that we're using energy in places that we're losing it, and we can cut that out. Before I ask you the question, the reason I wanted to do this segment is I was on the internet and I happened to see that there's something called an energy monitor that you could plug in at home, and you know, you get that bill and it says how many kilowatt hours or whatever you used. You never know if they're telling you the truth. So can you actually track what you're using one of those monitors?
You know, you can, and I have one here with me. This model is called a kilowatt, and I'll just tell you that this saved me about $30 a month the first time I plugged it in. And the way this works is you plug this into your wall, it has an LED display, and then you plug any 110-volt appliance or TV or anything you have into that. It measures how many kilowatts per hour that device is using. And then you can take your electric rates off of your utility bill, multiply that, and it'll tell you how many dollars per month that is using. So you can plug in a TV, a lamp. In my case, I have a small pool, so I plugged in my pool pump because my bill was a lot higher than I thought it should be. And I found out immediately that my pool was costing me about $60 a month. So right off the bat, I put it on a timer, so it runs 12 hours on, 12 hours off, cut that down to $30 a month.
So you can cut your usage that way, see where you need to cut, or you can go to the power company and go, aha, which is great. So if you take charge, you can save money that way. Before we go, what would a professional coming in and doing an energy audit on an average size home cost?
You know, it just depends on a lot of times in my area to run the test. It's about $500 for them to come out and test your home, give you a detailed report of where your air leakage is, some of the problems you have. But then if you want it fixed, it can be anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 depending on what you find. Because if you find that your ductwork is bad or your unit is bad, you know, those things need to be fixed. But most of the time, the things can be fixed with caulk, electrical foam gaskets like this that you can do on electrical outlets and light switches that will really cut down on air infiltration.
Thanks for bringing all of that stuff. It's great to meet you. And those ducts, if you don't clean them out, I know that can be a fire hazard as well, so I'll throw that in. Thanks for being here and helping us take charge of our skyrocketing soon electric bill. Take care.